Tennis time.
Ready? Okay, folks, if I could have your attention, I'll call this meeting to order. This is a regular meeting of the Council of the City of Ottawa, Illinois. Madam Clerk, would you call the roll, please?
Awesome.
Here.
Gainier.
Here.
Eichelkraut.
Here.
Less.
Here.
Mayor.
Here.
We have 5 present.
Would you all stand, please, and join in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the minutes of a regular meeting of the Council of the City of Ottawa, Illinois, held on Tuesday, August 21st, 2018, be approved as recorded in the permanent files of the city clerk.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Is there anyone wishing to appear before the council tonight? Yes. Am I taking the podium there?
Hi, my name is Jamie English, and I live on the west side of Ottawa on Douglas Street, 103 Douglas Street. And I have one of my questions that I have tonight is on Monday, August 20th, this year, at 2:20 p.m., I want to know what the medical emergency was at 101 Douglas Street. Why was the ambulance, why was fireman, EMT, Dave Foster waving goodbye like this as his girlfriend, Megan Martin, was running away? I'll call you later, I'll call you later. The ambulance calls. He wasn't driving, and then he was a passenger. I should have took a picture. I went outside. I live next door. I don't want him to know, because before he got this little dog, wiener dog, Holly, it used to cry all the time, even when it was no human contact. Before then, he used to throw lighted cigarette butts in my back porch. It's a good thing my house is stuck up, but my attached garage is vinyl. It'll go poof, you know. I'm screwed. I'll be screwed because he just rents the house from his girlfriend's parents, Lisa and Michael Martin, at 620 Main Street. Okay, I want to know what the medical emergency was, because ambulance, there's only 2 of them. It's $500,000 for ambulance, and there's probably a couple $100,000 worth of medical equipment. And my mother, on October 10th, 2011, I called, my mother fell. She fell. My stepfather gave her Circle that fell and almost killed her. Okay, and I found her. And I've had PTSD ever since then. Whenever I hear a siren in the ambulance, I think, oh my God, I think someone's gonna die. Someone's gonna die. I tell myself, you know what? No, you did the best you could. I think of, it took me 3 years to get rid of, to have this, she's singing and dancing with this new vision of set her laying face forward on the concrete driveway, head surrounded by a pool below. She's singing and dancing with my Father in heaven. Okay, now I have this vision of Megan Martin waving, running back to the house. It's not a pretty sight.
Jamie, can I interrupt you and ask you what you're asking the council to do? Usually, if somebody calls for a medical emergency, we respond. We don't interview them and take all kinds of information, decide whether to
Okay, I
call.
want to know what the medical, just waving like this, was that a medical emergency? Just saying, I'll call you.
If there was a medical emergency there, it would be none of your business what the medical emergency would have
There
been.
was no lights or no sirens or anything.
That doesn't mean there wasn't a medical emergency there, but I don't know.
Okay, the bill, when my mother got the bill, it came, they charged her $7 a mile. It's 4 miles each way from my house to the fire department. Why is a fireman allowed to use a fire department, ambulance for his personal business? Why? I want to know what the medical emergency was.
Well, you said it was on August 21st?
August 20th.
20th? Okay, well, we can take a look at what
It
the
was at
records show.
2:20 p.m. There's no sirens, no lights, or no nothing. I thought it was a city truck coming to check the water depths in the in the sewer drain after it rains, but it didn't rain. I thought, what?
Well, I have no answer. I don't think anybody has an answer to your query. We don't know, and there's some things we can't tell because of privacy issues.
Okay, yeah, but yeah.
But we can look into it and see what happened on August 20th.
Okay, yeah, and another thing I want to know, my experience has been since after then, October 10th, 2011, till just last December, the police and fire treated me like I was a killer psychopath. I was told by the policeman, Sergeant Schmidt, on November 26, 2017, by this attorney and this social worker. Don't do anything for Jamie. Jamie's a killer psychopath who tried to kill a mother and stole $40,000. And since David has PTSD from Jamie abusing her, and since David is guardian of Betty's
Okay.
health and estate, that makes Betty's money, David's money, and David wants the money. Okay,
Well, Jamie, let me just say that a lot of these things are pretty personal, and you're naming a lot of names and so forth. Typically, if you have a problem, we ask you to come soon after it happens, not a year later or whatever.
no,
So that we
I was,
kind of-
the reason why I'm here is because I tried to go to the police department. It took 2 years before Chief Rolson would actually look at the paperwork, look at all the evidence, and he looked at the court order and he says, Heddle signature on it. It's civil, not criminal. But Sergeant Schmidt said it was criminal. I came here because usually the police and the police chief and the fire chief have to come.
What are you asking me to do?
Okay, what I'm suggesting is, after talking to, I finally did go to I went to got a psychiatric evaluation. I went to Leo Maher, he's the same one who's been doing the mental health evaluations for 1994, everybody who's arrested on a felony offense, he does the mental health evaluations and he teaches the court-ordered classes. Okay, he diagnosed me with PTSD. The police regularly had told me I'm a liar. Leo don't know what he's talking about. They came and they allowed 3
Well,
property.
Jamie, and let me interrupt you. It looks like you've got a long story, and it's very personal, and I would be happy to talk to you, but we've got a council meeting here. We've got to
Okay,
get
I
through
just
that.
want, my suggestion is that the police and the fire department go get training how to deal and recognize the difference between a psychopath and a PTSD victim. I'm not telling them to go to Chicago for a 2-week paid vacation. I'm suggesting that they go down the street to the Miska Law Building. That's where Leo Maher he conducts the court-ordered classes. Commissioner Gaynor's familiar with that facility because that's where his law office is. He's been practicing there for, 10 years or so? Okay, I seen his sign. Okay, Leo knows how to do it. He can teach them how to do it. And Leo only charges $80 for a 3-hour class. And it's obvious, the various policemen and firemen don't know the difference between a psychopath and PT. They got it confused, don't know how to treat it. Yet when you talk to somebody, they've talked to me, put their hands on their gun and say, what type of person are you who treat your mother like that? Because David said, you're mean. Okay, they don't know the difference. Okay, I'm suggesting that they go. You have to, since you're head of the police and fire department, I'm suggesting that you make the police and the fire department go get training. Leo Maher has got time. Friday night he does that, or he can work with the schedule. He can work. He's more than willing to do it. You wouldn't have to go to Chicago. If they wanted choices, they'd have to go through a lot of red hoops. Because
Okay. I appreciate the suggestion. We'll talk with the chiefs, both chiefs. And
I don't see
know
them
that
here.
we've done-
I don't know
we've
if they're
done-
here or not because I've tried to talk to them and they're just, trying to talk to them, you have to leave a message. And that's, you might as well just like talk in your hand.
Well, you can make an appointment to talk to anybody at City Hall, and that includes the chief. So you want to talk to them directly, you can make an appointment. You
I
can
didn't
talk
know
with
that.
me.
Thank you. I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Okay. All right, well, we'll take your suggestion under advisement, and I'll talk with both the chiefs about it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Anybody else has anything to say to the council tonight? Okay, if not, we'll move to Commissioner Eichelkraut's part of the agenda.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the biweekly salary payroll of August 24th, 2018, in the amount of $399,265.82 be approved and warrants issued.
Is there a second to the motion, Commissioner Less? Any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the monthly expense report of September 5th, 2018, showing expenses in the amount of $1,245,647.13 be approved and warrants issued.
Is there a second? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that a resolution authorizing the execution of a non-emergency medical transportation services agreement between the City of Ottawa and Logistic Care Solution LLC, which has been on file for public inspection since August 21st, 2018, be adopted.
Is there a second? Commissioner Awesome, any discussion?
Yeah, Mayor, this is another one of the services that we have to set up for Medicare and Medicaid for medical transportation. I think Illinois' got 7 groups now that we got to deal with as far as this is for billing and to be able to actually transfer people to different places, different areas, and different doctors and hospitals, so.
We're passing it. It was put on file last
Okay.
week.
So the motion is to approve it. Any other comments? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Anything else for the council, Commissioner Eichelkraut?
Not at the present time, Mayor.
Commissioner Austin, you have anything for us?
No, sir.
Commissioner Gainier?
We have the report of the police chief for the month of August. Squad car calls, 1,491. Arrests, 237. Prisoners, 69. Sent to state institution, 0. Sent to the county jail, 4. Sent to juvenile probation, 9. Central dispatch handled 1,037 911 calls. They also handled 5,343 administrative calls. Moved by Commissioner Gainier that the report of police chief Brent A. Rolson for the month of August 2018 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Less, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
We have the report of the fire chief for the month of August. Number of bell alarms, 0. Number of still alarms, 26. Activated alarms, 16. Number of medic calls, 273. Number of transfers, 109. Mutual aid, 4. Mavis calls, 0. Total number of patients, 205. Total calls for August was 424. Property loss, contents loss, vehicle loss, and total loss for August was at 0. Total non-residents billed for medical services, 118. Moved by Commissioner Gainier that the report of Fire Chief Andrew Borkowski for the month of August 2018 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Awesome, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Anything else for the council? Commissioner Gainier?
Not tonight.
Commissioner Less.
Moved by Commissioner Less that a resolution requesting permission from the Illinois Department of Transportation to temporarily close a lane in westbound US Route 6 to fix the asphalt be adopted.
Is there a second? Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion? Guess we don't want to slow that project down. Roll call.
No, sir.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Anything else for the council, Commissioner Less?
Nothing further, sir.
Night. David?
No, thank you, Mayor.
All right. Let's go to the mayor's part of the agenda.
We have the report of the registrar for the month of August. There were 33 birth certificates issued and 27 death certificates. Certified copies were issued with fees totaling $2,380. Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the report of registrar Shelley L. Monks for the month of August 2018 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Awesome, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor. Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the report of the Parking Administration Department showing fines collected of $1,945 for the month of August 2018 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second? Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
We have the report of the building official for the month of August. There were 16 building permits issued with fees totaling $4,685. Total number of on-site building inspections, 45. There were 2 demolition permits, which the fees were included in the new building permit fees, 5 sign permits for $80, 5 pool permits for $175, 5 fence permits for $200, 11 general contractor licenses issued for $1,100, 1 electrical license renewed for $100, 2 new electrical licenses issued for $200, 21 electrical permits for $750. Total number of on-site electrical inspections, 41. We had 7 people take our electrical exam for $700. There were 7 plumbing permits issued, which fees were included with building permit fees. Our ordinance enforcement officer did a total of 84 inspections, and our code enforcement officer did a total of 181 inspections, for a total of permits and licenses of 68, with fees collected of $8,090. Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the reported building official, Michael J. Sutphen, for the month of August 2018, be received and placed on file.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Awesome, any discussion? call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor. Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the report of the sidewalk program showing one participant in the amount of $850 for the month of August 2018 be approved and paid for from the general corporate fund.
Is there a second? Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion?
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier. Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution authorizing execution of a sale of public property agreement between the City of Ottawa and Paul Zenke for property located at 534 Second Avenue, which has been on file for public inspection since August 21st, 2018, be adopted.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Austin, any discussion? This is one of the blighted properties that the city acquired, and we're able to find a buyer to buy it and rehabilitate it. Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution authorizing the execution of a sale of public property agreement between the City of Ottawa and Cody and Chanel Rinkasek for property located at 119 West Washington Street be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Again, this is another property we acquired and sold it pursuant to sealed bids. And we're moving forward with the sale. Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution authorizing the execution of an addendum to the lease agreement between the City of Ottawa and the Conservation Foundation regarding Dayton Bluffs, which has been on file for public inspection since August 21st, 2018, be adopted.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Less, any discussion? Extension of our agreement with the Conservation Foundation is being done to help us obtain some possible grants for work out there. Any other comment? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution authorizing the execution of 12 annexation agreements between the City of Ottawa and various Route 71 property owners be received and placed on file for public inspection. Be it further moved, a public hearing be set for Tuesday, October 16, 2018, at 7:00 a.m. in council chambers on these said agreements.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Austin, any discussion?
During the meeting, before the meeting, like we always do it?
I just heard something different.
Did somebody second that?
Is there a second? Commissioner Eichelkraut? Any discussion? This, of course, has to do with our, creating our new TIF on Route 71 going out to the interstate. Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
The next one is lined off the agenda. It's just not lined out on the ones in the audience, so we'll move on to the next one. Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution extending the time within the City of Ottawa has to enforce the restrictive covenant buyback for 519 Marcy Street and 528 East Marquette Street be adopted.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Less, any discussion? This is another one of the properties that we sold. The buyer's asking for an extension of time, which based upon the circumstances, we think is reasonable. Any other comment? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution appointing Caitlin Krzyzanowski, Heather Johnson, Sean Hoge, and Thomas Justice, all to the Ottawa Visitor Center Board, term to expire April 2021, be adopted.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion?
I got one question, Mayor, for Christine. I thought we had a view before by your counsel, being Keith, that people that spent taxpayer money, like hotel, motel tax, had to live in the city limits of Ottawa. And I was just wondering if that has changed, or was that wrong in the first place? But I remember that being.
Are you asking about the Ottawa Visitors Board, if they had
Yes.
to be? You know, I'd have to look at, I'm not familiar with what Keith recommended last time, but I don't think our position would have changed from that time to this time.
My recollection, he was talking about the Playground and Rec Board that has a levy, they can make decisions on their own. We contract with the Visitor Center, they're a 501c3, and I know that in the past, they've had some people that were not on the board, but they were hotel people. But,
Yeah, I understand the hotel
Why
in
don't-
the city limits of Ottawa.
yeah, I would, I can amend the resolution to say that with respect to Mr. Justice, it'll be contingent upon verification from council that it doesn't violate our ordinance
Okay.
or statutes. Okay? The record show that. Did I have a second on that?
Yes, Mr. Gainier.
Okay, Tom?
Mhm, yes.
Any other comment? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that an ordinance approving and authorizing the execution of the Fifth Amendment to the TIF Development Agreement between the City of Ottawa, Heritage Harbor Ottawa Resort Development LLC, and Riverview Properties of Ottawa LLC be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion? This is an amendment to the TIF agreement that the city has with Heritage Harbor, Ottawa. Basically, it extends the 80% tax increment rebate, I guess you could say is the right word, that Heritage Harbor receives to the end of the TIF agreement. Right now, it's 80%. In a year or two, it's scheduled to drop down to 50. The developers have requested us to extend the 80% based primarily upon the fact that the project started just shortly before the Great Recession of 2008. It hasn't built out as fast as they had hoped. Our goal here is to keep that project and that development moving forward. The motion's to place on file. Any comment or questions? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the report of the Plan Commission meeting held on Monday, August 27th, 2018, considering the request for conditional use permit for a planned unit development, including preliminary and final plat approval for property owned by RP Lumber in the 2700 and 2800 block of Columbus Street, be received and placed on file. Be it further moved, the council concur with the recommendations of the Plan Commission and the conditional use permit be granted, the preliminary and final plats be approved, and the follow-up ordinance be passed and approved.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? This is a division of some land that's potentially ready for development, is that right?
Yes, this is to make a couple outlots near RP Lumber.
Any other questions, comments? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the report of the Plan Commission meeting held on Monday, August 27, 2018, considering the preliminary and final plat of 513 through 515 Avon Lane, be received and placed on file. Be it further moved, the council concur with the recommendation of the Plan Commission, and the preliminary and final plats be approved, and the follow-up ordinance be passed and approved.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Awesome, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the request for a conditional use permit for a drive-through facility for property located at 1022 Columbus Street be received and referred to the Plan Commission for review and recommendation.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Less, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the request from staff for a subdivision ordinance revision for duplex units be received and referred to the Plan Commission for review and recommendation.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the request for a variance from Henry and Brenda Donnelly for property located at 1208 West Jefferson Street be received and referred to the Zoning Board of Appeals for review and recommendation.
Is there a second? Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the request for a fundraiser from the Knights of Columbus to hold their annual Tootsie Roll Drive on Friday, September 28th from 9 o'clock a.m. until 5 o'clock p.m. and Saturday, September 29th, 2018 from 8 o'clock a.m. until 12 o'clock p.m. at the intersection of Norris Drive and Route 23 be approved.
Is there a second? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion?
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. I just want to mention one thing before we go into executive session. This weekend is our first Omni Prize weekend. It's an event where artists from all over the area and not the area will be in Ottawa displaying works of art, painting, sculpture, and it also includes music and theater and film. There'll be independent films being shown at the Roxy Theater, for example. These events are open to the public. They're pretty much all afternoon, Friday and evening, all day and evening, Saturday and Sunday until noon. And there'll be agendas or programs out so that people can find out when things are and where they are. But it's free and there's a whole lot to see. So it's our first time we're doing this. It offers a significant amount of prizes to artists. That's one of the reasons that they come. And this has been tried once before, or has been tried before, and it's still going on in Grand Rapids, Michigan, a very successful event that draws a lot of people. So this will be the premier event, I guess, and I urge you all to get out on the weekend and enjoy it. We have a motion to go into executive session.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that this council recess into closed session to discuss a matter of litigation.
Is there a second to Commissioner Awesome? All the, or go ahead.
Awesome,
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. We're not planning on taking any action when we come out of executive session, but everybody's welcome to stick around if they like.